you naturally like to buy Aghanims in that role, which takes a clone of your enemy core. Medusa in the carry, you need to buy Manta stats, Butterfly stats, Skadi. All of these things, or the Butterfly Skadi, they go to your clone, so it's maybe not the best.
They're going aggressive. Shiro getting on him with the Inkswell. It's fairly low.
Stick. One charges.
No man goes on Y. They got him.
Very nicely done there by Xtreme.
I say that, but Bach is actually looking to play for the laning phase more than anything, rather than actually play to go back and farm stacks.
A mid.
Build XM. No mana.
Try and make a go for him.
He's completely
They're going to get him.
He's completely
And no way to protect himself. And no backup coming in either. I don't know if they can stop this. Now, tower's gone. Now they're going to bring TPs in, see if they can actually get some kills in return. They'll get the silencing onto Planet. We'll get the win run off, but the toss is there. Planet still alive. Finally, he falls. They'll drop the wheel. It's not going to quite catch on a Y. Nothing to say. Slams down the balance strike on both Ame and Tianming holds them back and gives the space.
There's a hell of a surround. I mean, Ame, good luck getting out of this one.
Yeah, he's got no way out of this, surely. Yeah. Nothing to say. Finds him with the setup.
And overall, even though Ame is farming, it definitely is not really set up to be one of those games that's super easy for a Templar Assassin just walk in and attack targets. I don't know how they're going to deal with it.
Again, this sort of, when the Ags grip, hold that fort here because down on the bottom, they get the setup on a Buck.
Oh, the roar!
He's going to go for the TP out. It's the stun there in time. It is. XXS quickly with the split, able to interrupt that TP and put an end.
Bruce Split's on cooldown. XXS is deep. He does not have enough backup. He is very dead. Even committing the roar onto him there, it's nothing.
I mean, 60 minutes is 3 for 3. You know, Buck's like, if I don't roar now, when am I going to roar next? You know, nothing's really going on. Let's see what we can do about this.
He's got the haste, so he's got great ways to play around him. And with Q here,
yeah, he's pretty dead. Get the Deso stack here for Ame.
Can you turn this directly into this Roche because you have that Deso?
Crimson, who needs a Crimson? Nobody's killing anyone.
With the pace of this game, no, absolutely. Could have probably gotten away with anything. The Radiance is good that he's gotten it since it's so greed, but Tianming, get caught.
He should be dead. XM should get the chance to get out of this, though.
He's got the shield rune. Look if they want to try to re-go in. So let's see if XG was right to be patient.
Oh, XM.
Shackle.
And it's going to last.
Beauty.
Lovely on the creep there. Locks him down. Escape pack will give him a bit of a chance. They'll drop the soulbind onto the two of them. XM's going to get the chance to step out.
They're tanky. The Crimson.
Surely someone dies here.
Nothing to say. He's getting poked.
XXS moving in.
Shiro.
He's got the split at the ready. Nothing to say. Gets off a full heal, though, with the boundless strike.
XM.
As XXS has to end the split, back off. XM gets taken out. XXS still trying to push forward. He's got to be careful, though.
I mean, Shiro's just standing his ground.
Yeah, they got to back off from this XG.
Nothing to say.
This is Tidebound's fight for sure. Boundless strike catches onto Ame. Ice path to follow up. As they move in, under the tower, ready to dive in. Ame, can he get out of this? The escape act! Oh, he's away! Is he? Planet's looking for him! Under the tower, Shackles connects again! They've killed off Ame. XXS will survive.
Another catch. Bach.
XXS, can he get out of this? He's got split in 10 seconds.
I don't know why I said, yeah, Bach's got him. Yeah, they kill him. Even with the Crimson, they take through him.
I gotta do something.
They have to. I mean, they're gonna pose the threat anyway to force them back. The toss back.
Let's see what they can do here. And you catch Shiro. Of course, does still have the Aegis for a minute or so.
And they bring him down once. They will.
So if they can do round 2. Or if they even...
4 staffs.
Like Sam.
Try.
Got another toss back. Shiro. Can walk away from this. They get the Wukong's command down. They've caught Ame. Ame will be able to force to the side, but they'll see him and chase him out. He's dead without buyback.
He's right in the middle of everything there.
He's a glass cannon. That's not where you put the glass cannon. Underneath their feet.
The Kroger will run down toward the bottom lane to force the issue and force reaction and information. Planet will get tossed, though.
He's going to get caught.
Roar.
Quickly kill him off. Bark moves in. They get the jump forward. They're in on a Xingqiu. They get the ice pump up. One of the Wukong's command. They've caught the two of them. Ame and Xingqiu gone.
Planet will be the sacrifice for the team. He just runs and he's like, I got info. So they see Ame and an instant roar comes out, and that... They've got Medusa Illusion, but it is already almost dead.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Let's watch it.
Toss back.
What? Shiro.
The illusion's dead.
As he get the roar out as well onto Ame. Escape pack will come in and try and save Ame. Can they get him back safely? They'll turn with the soul bind, look down the two of them, but Arme's just dead. No buyback for him, out for 90 seconds. And Shiro's still chilling, of course, out of mana, but has the Aegis.
The illusion died in seconds.
It did.
Did literally nothing.
Oh.
Another toss back.
See if they can at least get the Aegis out of him. They can.
In the once.
Shiro's gone once. Can they do it a second time? They don't have their carry, of course. Arme's still there for 70 seconds. My goodness, Wukong's commands down. Xiaoming's dead. XM getting chased down by Nothing to Say. Pots the BKB here. Cleans up Xingqiu.
That's got to be it. Hey, they're sticking around. They buy back.
He's trying for the toss. No, this was the plan. They let the tier 4s go. When they're hitting the Ancient, maybe he can get the toss back. But the Ancient is dying. XM, look for the toss back.
Lord.
And indeed, he's dead straight away. The shackle shot connects onto the two of them.
Oh, man.
This game's over, Fox.
This was a strain. Because it was just so low kill count with a team that you could feel wants to be able to set tempo with TA because it's a last pick Dusa, and it just... Yeah, I don't know, Tidebound felt like the pretty easy approach for them, just kind of chilling back, waiting for that Ags Mjolnir timing. As soon as they get it, they group up, the fight comes to them.
Props to them for kind of stepping around, or changing around, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, XM kind of looked like Nothing to Say in this game, but Nothing to Say, finally, he's the Monkey King. It's good, though. I mean, we've seen, it's been a mixed bag with this DK versus Ember, right? And we've seen it decimate Embers, but we've also seen it go even. So maybe it's just a Nisha thing. Maybe Nisha Ember just can't be countered. But I have, I'm happy Nothing to Say 2 games in a row is playing something that...
Than the last one. Last one, it felt like 20 minutes. They had to get a ton of stuff done. This one, I feel like they can be a little more reliant on their scale. They aren't as reliant on just completely dumping on the early game. That being said, though,
XXS.
Still a very strong draft from Tidebound as the game progresses, so...
It's going to be... Can they give it to Nothing to Say? They can.
They will.
First blood here for the mid. The
DKs have destroyed
I was going to say, DK should trash the Ember.
Yeah, especially now with the first blood, so... Maybe if they can get a return kill. Power shot. We'll clip the back lines.
Try and chase him down.
Flame Guard. Is it enough? It is.
But can XM get out himself?
Uh-oh. Well... Did he get the last... Wait, he didn't get the last hit. Bottom, XXS, they're committing. Do they have the damage? They do. Also get the trade kill. Why? Will be brought down from Xingqiu. Shiro, though, I mean, this is a good amount of pressure he can put. Xingqiu also steps up.
And Planet.
Power shot connects.
Yep, able to get the connection. Cookie to the side, from Xingqiu, but the plug grenade's down.
He's got a big wand. Is it enough to protect him?
TP coming back
Shiro's
in.
dropping low.
He's just dead.
Oh, what a play.
And now with the back of XXS, can they get Planet as well? Planet will be able to clean up Xingqiu. Planet does have Wimrun in a second, so there will be fine. But indeed, he just turns and shoots him in the face.
He just got hit by the tower a couple of times extra there. And yeah, Xingqiu. Fair bit of magic damage between these three. With the Flame Guard, it'll take them like time to kill him, but...
They want to keep pulling XM whilst he has himself. They'll try and turn with the three of them towards Nothing to Say.
Magic damage is high. Is it enough?
Burst him. The shackle comes in, though. XM's going to be the first to fall, and Nothing to Say. He'll be able to walk it off. They didn't have enough to finish him.
It was close, right? The whittling that comes out there, but yeah, just a little bit too tanky with these double bracers.
Blink dagger reveal on the DK.
Yep, they've got Egg as well, too, so they want to look to accelerate things for this tower push. Because they hit towers very easy on the side of Tidebound. They're bringing 5.
Xiaoming's been spotted. Nothing to Say. Find Xingqiu at the side.
A dream catch. That's their team fight.
XG's going to try and fight this, but they're already down 2 heroes. XXS walks in, drops the Doom onto the Phoenix, but he's dead, and Shiro can use the Sunder to make sure that nobody even dies.
Oh, God. I'm surprised
that was
they set
awkward
up for this, too.
I mean, because they very quickly lost the 2 supports, and then you have XXS going in and being like, well, I'm here, I might as well drop a Doom anyway. But he ends up dying as well, and the Doom doesn't find anything.
Tidebound just looks to be... XXS.
They're going to be able to force him back. They turn towards him. We'll get the blade mail off, though. Just get caught by the slight chains. Kisses coming in. They'll bring down Bach. Now Nothing to Say. There's in with the jump. My goodness, the escape out comes in just in time. They'll get Arme out to the side of the fight. The Supernova's there. They're going to turn towards it. We'll be able to take it down. Buyback comes in from Bach as they want to try and turn this fight here, Tidebound. Doom's about to wear off on Nothing to Say.
It's a good fight so far
If
for
XG
XG.
can just sort of hold back, they'll take that, absolutely. They get the 2 kills, they force out a buyback.
But they used everything. Now contesting this Rosh is very unlikely for them. Perhaps they can try to get some spam out inside
Surely
of
they still got to try and fight this. I mean, they have 5 heroes against the 4.
They perhaps can, actually. Nothing to say jumping forward.
He's going to get the jump over towards Tianming. Tianming will tick out.
Nothing to say.
XM's getting locked down here. The Sunder comes in to keep Nothing to Say alive. Nothing to Say does still die.
Ame lives.
But the snipe comes in and now Bark's ready to run down XXS and Ame.
Ame, can he get out?
Buyback comes in here from Tianming. Ame is getting run down here by the 4 of them. Another power shot comes in from Planet. Ame's gone. Bark will die. He's dead for a very long time off the back of that buyback that he came in with prior.
Super chaotic fight.
Yeah, I mean, Tidebound had options there. They could either finish the Roshan or
for the fight.
just go for more fights.
XM. They're looking for him.
He's going to try and go through the twin gate.
Planet.
And he'll get through. They don't have any
Bak is on top
ready
of
to
him.
stop him.
But Bak now actually finds himself in a dangerous spot.
Ame jumps in. No, Bark's trying to bring down XM with him, but indeed the damage coming out far too much for Bark to survive through.
XG's doing it.
You know when he cues the BKB up, does he do that just so his teammates, when they click on him, they're like, oh, that's right, yeah, he's getting the BKB. And then he's like, oh, guys, oh, no,
You know what it is?
I bought a Demon Edge. Oh, whoa, that
He
just
shows,
happens.
he shows people that he knows what the, the safer play is,
Yeah.
and he's like, ha ha ha, gotcha. Gotcha, dumbass. Exciting. Bak is scouted by this trap on bottom. This might catch him off guard. XXS saw him.
Oh. I get the Doom down. Bark, very dead.
Great catch. TA traps can be very pesky at times, just getting these individual pickoffs. Ame, the front lines with this Lincoln's. Looking to jump.
They're going to make the jump towards
DQ.
Bark. He gets the ghost drop at the same time. The Nothing to Say gets in. The escape pack will be there. Nothing to Say turns towards XXS. XXS, he's gone.
Dead.
They've
Gets
killed
knocked
off the Doom. Now XG, 4 versus 5. They have to hold back. The tier 2 will fall. And jump forward, he gets the Dragon Tail. And he follow up, not quite. XM still able to get the slight and the chains off.
Ame.
But the kisses coming in onto Shiro.
I mean, Ame has to play that fight so careful. He walked up and I'm like, oh my goodness, he thankfully has those refraction charges to play around, but
Where Shiro, he can kind of just walk in, and as long as kind of Doom's already been used, put the BKB and
XM.
start punching away.
gets the poke.
Now get the change onto the 2 of them there with the Doom.
Doom's out.
Straight away onto the Phoenix. Make sure there's no Supernova. Y's gone. And does not have buyback, so will not be able to enter this fight for the next minute.
Kiss is used quite early.
And indeed, very early. It was pushed them away from this. XXS is going to look for the jump in. Drop the Doom down.
It's on Shiro.
And see if they can finish him off. XM moves
TPing.
forward. He's going to look to bail out of the fight with the TP. He'll be fine. Gets back to the fountain. Shackles
XM.
connects onto XM into the Hex. They've killed the Ember.
What a shackle.
XXS tries to move forward, but he's got to be careful himself now as Bark and Nothing to Say can turn towards him.
This is awkward for XG now. Shiro's going to be coming back to the fray. He's able to TP out after that Doom. But now Tidebound, perhaps in a position where they can finish this Rosh. XM,
I mean, did you buy back to try and fight this, or did you let this go?
I feel like you don't want to buy back.
He's going to buy back. They want to try and stop this.
Can they steal anything?
Roshan's already gone, and they're getting all the pickups here. Tidebound, they'll get everything, and now they can look for the fight. They move forward, they get the jumping on towards the snap. Xinqiu's out. And now XG, they've got to run. They can't afford to lose anything more here. Tidebound on the chase. XM and Armin, they're thinking about turning back in towards this. Another buyback comes in for Xinqiu. They get the Wheel of Wonder down. They're controlling Bark. Can they quite finish him off? They can't. Bark's up to the high ground. He's fine for now.
Too scared to commit on that high ground, and now Cheese gets passed over to him. He's back to full. Shiro has a Sunder if he wants to throw it on a support. He's down. The Glyph.
Yeah. They'll come out pretty early.
Trying to pull Ame back. They break the Lincolns.
I mean, Nothing to Say is ready to look for a jump.
Shiro taking some big side blade damage, but just fine.
Hey, these buildings are falling pretty fast.
Ame.
Tries to get the jump in. They
Stunned.
turn towards the beginning with the Dragon Tail. So they're moving on.
gone.
He's dead. He has to buy back. They get the Doom down on towards Planet. They've killed the Wind Ranger, but the Supernova, it's going to go off successfully. XXS pops the Refresher, but he dies as well. Now Tianming, a couple of hits really from Nothing to Say. He just gets destroyed by this dragon.
And the Sunder's back up to full HP. Ame dies. I mean, he gets Sundered and killed.
He dies so quickly.
He can dive into that double hex if he wants to, if he sees a target.
Nothing to Say. Some of the jump. Ame, he blinks in.
blinked in.
Oh, it's because it's been popped. They get the Hex on her, and the aggressive Sun as well brings him down low, but the escape act is there for Tian Meng.
Why? Aggressive Ogre Seal Totem into refresher forward. May have killed himself, but he wanted to get the egg.
He's going to get the egg off, right?
He should get the egg off.
He needs to Hex Xingqiu before the egg, right?
No, he's already used the Shredder, and it doesn't matter at level 18.
Okay.
So this egg is going to go off, and it's going to zone them.
There it is. Eggs there. XG getting bullied back to the fountain. Xingqiu dead for 100. The tier 4's going down. They'll come in with the rest of the buybacks. They've got the fortification.
They've got another Doom.
XG 4 versus 5. Can they do anything?
Ame just can't hit targets.
He's going to try.
Doom's out.
Shura's getting pretty late. Shura's just ending the game. He's just ignoring everything,
It's
hitting
over.
the Ancient, and he's going to get out of it. GG. It should be called. There it is.
There it is.
It's over. Tidebound. They take the game, and they take the series 2-0.
I think the mid off lane were also big problems in this entire series for Xtreme.
But I'll remind you of two things that you said in the past, Clinton. You said, first of all, they've got to give Nothing to Say more to do instead of sacking him in the lanes. If they do that, they'll win. You were right.